Why does it still say the Telltale Walking Dead? It's supposed to say the other thing. I can't even refresh the page. Yeah, it didn't update on either end. Okay, well I guess that's useless now. It just straight up does not work. Okay, update Twitch manually. There, both of those. And of course the fucking description is wrong. I only barely caught that. Does Twitch have a description thing? No, it just only says the bio. Okay, so I think that's fine. Okay. Event feed. Of course, I accidentally click and just remove both of them. YouTube? I feel like I'm getting too good at setting everything up because it used to take so long and now I have it set up and I'm worried that I overlooked something. I feel like I'm forgetting something. It's so weird. Like, I don't know. Okay, well, no point in delaying. I forgot to load in as always. Loud ass chair. I really need to get a better chair. Okay. I really need to stop messing with my microphone gain because I had it set in a perfect spot along with some noise suppression stuff to where other things didn't trigger at all. And now I just have no idea. Okay, well, it works partially. Gonna take a minute for everything to load. Alright, I forgot about the Christmas update. Been a week since the last one, so let's see. Ooh.
Humans tend to catch colds during the winter. It would seem that this does not apply to you, but considering your tendencies, Fix-It has seen fit to provide a medicinal inhaler just in case.
Oh, I was about to say, is this supposed to be the 18? But no, the 18's up here. 7, 8.
This data cartridge enables the third pair of Fixmas Mabtree branches to be unlocked. There is a chance you are doing this because you enjoy the seasonal event for some reason. There is also a chance you are simply doing this to annoy me. I wish for you to know that, in either case, you have disappointed me.
Fantastic. Eight. There's the 10. Oh, I can just do the 10 right now. I don't need to do them in order as long as they're unlocked. Ooh, Christmas hat.
By equipping this new hat at the lockers in the hub, you can finally turn your mental state into a fashion statement.
There's 9.
That's just poetic. I appreciate a good joke.
This is just screws. Bunch of meat samples. 12. There's 20. Where's 12? Ah, there. I was looking at it earlier. Oh, music.
A reminder that human creativity does have its limits, considering their obsessive insistence on continuing to make slightly different versions of every Fixmas song ever imagined.
Then 13 is the last one, wherever that one was. Oh, and then it's just shock ones. Okay. What was I using to hold Christmas stuff? Okay, where's the ma'am? Alternate steel plate. What? Oh. Is this... What is the normal steel plate recipe? It's a 3 to make 2, so it's a slight loss, but then this makes it a 1-to-1. Oh, that is tempting. But also... This doubles the steel output. I gotta go with this. Oh, I dropped it. Okay, let that run for a little bit. Guess I can't put this anywhere. And I can't research anything else until that's done. Okay. So what? I guess I should look at the Christmas research tree real quick. Which needs 20 and 30. Which I have. I'm a genius. Okay. So... What were some things I was doing last time? It would be nice to get that going, because... Oof, why am I lagging so much? Because I know there's another... What is wrong with my game right now? Is it because it's loading new areas? Okay. It always happens at like the start of the streams and like no point else. Because I know there's another SAM deposit just underground, but that's scary. So I kind of want to go send a launcher up there. Well, not a launcher. Maybe I'll go all the way up there with power lines and stuff. What does it take to make the power lines? I need wire. I'll run out of wire after 6 of them. Yeah, lagging. I couldn't really tell if I missed one. Why am I lagging so much? What is wrong with the game right now? Is it still just loading things? Oh my god. Yeah, with that steel recipe, I can upgrade that stuff over there. But let's start with that. Let that stuff run until it finishes phase 2. Right, wire. That's what I was looking for. Quick wire is going to be probably useful, so I'm going to grab a couple of that. This is really using at the same rate? What the fuck? It uses 40. It's... What? Is it moving at only a rate of 30? I'm a little worried with how slow the copper is, because I felt like this would be the one I had the most of. Do I have too much transmitting into a different direction? What the? A lot more is going in this direction. I guess I did do the math considering it would be stockpiling, didn't I? And this isn't clogging up at all. I did this math correctly. Mostly. Because it seems like... Well, no, the steel plates would have clogged up by now, so I guess this is just the amount that collected while waiting for the copper. But this is a small issue. Is there copper that I haven't done around here? Yep. Oh, plenty. So I could just connect that to the main supply. But that does remind me that the rotors aren't optimized. I gotta do that. Where was the rotors? Over here? Did I re-optimize this? I don't remember. Yeah, I re-optimized this once, but I never upgraded it. This is still used for rotors, right? Wow, this thing is slow. There's no way this is my only thing outputting rotors, right? There's no way. Holy shit, this might be the only thing outputting rotors. Oh my god. And the smart plates use rotors, don't they? No wonder it's taking so long. It makes like one every 100 years. Okay, let's go re-optimize that then. Because this is actively having issues on my production. That connects to that, which is my primary, actually, I can upgrade this too. I'll upgrade this in a minute. I'll leave it running because I don't want to fuck anything up. That should turn off all the power to this system. Yep, there we go, everything's off. A bunch of iron? I think I need to find a use for that. Okay. Starting with Mark II miners, which I do not have the things for, because of course I don't. So that's why it always seemed like the production was fine, because every now and then it produces several. Do I not have space in my inventory? Oh right, I forgot. When I delete things, I cause my inventory to get clogged. Oh, when was it? Was it this one? Then I just need portable miners, which I will just go make manually. Oh. So you can make these manually. Good to know. I only needed 4, right? Because it was 2 each? Yeah. Part of me wants to set up a tube to send me all the way over here, but also it's such a short walk. Oh, the MAM finished. Let me just build the MAM over here real quick. Didn't think that would cause so much lag. What? Limestone and iron to double the output. What the fuck? Okay, both of these kind of suck. I don't like either of those. Hi. What is with the lag tonight? can straighten it out from there. Okay. So this is an output each of... Oh, it's only impure? Oof. Okay. We're... Wait. How was I making this? What is the rotor recipe? I don't have rotors to test. Oh no. Wait. Did I get rotors from when I destroyed everything? Okay, I got a couple. I was making rotors. How in the fuck was I making these? Because this required... Wait, is this steel? Or an iron, whatever. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know why I thought it required copper. Is there copper over here? Copper way over there. Actually, that's not even that far. That's like right behind this. And that's more steel over... Not steel. Why do I keep saying steel instead of iron? I really do not know what's up with the game. It's lagging so much. Oh, I missed. That will always be funny to me. So I need to turn this into copper sheets. Is there a power line down there? There we go. I do not have the portable miners. What? Oh, this is the craft bench. I really should automate that at some point. Guess that way. You will be making 120. I don't know why I did that. Smelters can handle what, 30? Yeah. So I need 1, 2, 4 smelters. How high is that? Okay, I think that'll be enough. So I need 4. 3 should be plenty to do that, right? I guess I should consider it direct output. Constructors. You turn these straight into... Yeah, it turns straight into copper sheets. So, from 120 output, I need an input of 20. So, 6 of these? 4 to 6? How do I want to do that? Combine it to 2, turn it to 3. Do I have fuel in my inventory? I do. This shit out of the way. Okay, so now there's 6. I can make 6 constructors. Which I, of course, immediately forgot to set to copper sheets, as always. That's wire. That might actually be too close. Okay, well I know what I'm going to be doing, so I might as well do the other step first. Which is the smelters, which I only need 4 of. Do I want to split it before going up or split it after going up? Before should save me some trouble. Right, okay, can I even do this? Splitter. There we go. And now this is too close. I guess I'll just do this part first. Logistics. And now for you to split into 4. Oh. So this is a splitter. Okay, now I can do the 4 smelters. Oh, my neck. Did I'm pretty sure I got the gate audio set. Ah, fucking neck. Okay, so smelter. Not very pretty, but it works. And now to combine you and separate you. Logistics, merger. Why is this one so far? Wait, why do I put them so far ahead? I don't know why I picked up that habit of leaving so much space between everything. And now splitter. What's the output of this? Okay, a total of 60. Yeah. So now if I put the constructor here, it works. No, I need a splitter. Perfect. Now each of these need to be set to the... Why do I always... Like, I'm always in a testing period, so I never set things to be done ahead of time. And this output is 10 for each of these. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got it. So they're outputting 60 a minute. I'm surprised only 60 are coming out of this. For an entire ore dedicated to it, only 60. Wow. Okay, so let's go check this thing out. Was there any point to that? How much does it cost normally? It requires 6. So with 60, I can only supply 10. Well, I can supply 10 of these at a time? God damn. Meanwhile, I hit the fucking command key and now the game grows. I need about 60 a minute, while those 60 a minute for one. Constructors from straight steel can make 50. Or, okay, so 50 a minute. This is a little over 50, so that delay is fine. 2.5. That's half of 25. This is gonna be some annoying math. Impure, so you're only making 60, which means you can only do that 2.5 times, about. This might work. How many things can you supply? Both of you equal out to 120. Let's get some math going. I don't have the thing visible. 1 second. This is why I need another monitor. Everything is so cramped. Oh, I closed the thing. Window capture. Where? There. Window capture. There it is. That is not what I wanted to click. Okay. So, for this, it requires 225 and... Okay, so... Wait. That's not the per minute thing. I produce only 60 a minute, meaning I can only send this for... that's only for 3! That was basically pointless to me. I can only supply 3 of these things. Okay, well, let's do the math. What the? Why is it like that? Copper sheet output is 60, while the copper sheet input is 225, I think it said. Yeah. And the screw output, I don't know yet. Well, the screw input is 195. Oops, I don't know how I did that. 195. And I have two iron veins that have a total of 120 output of iron ore, which, as we know, is for smelters. In the screws, 1 minute. The screws take 12.5 iron to make 50 screws. Screw recipe, 12.5 input, 50 output. 12.5 iron ingot iron ingot input to get 50 screws. So this, how many times can this go into that? So look at calculator. Calculator. 120 divided by 12.5. 9.6. So it can supply 10 of them with there being just a delay. But my copper sheets can only supply, would be the right number. Why am I opening another calculator? Only supply 2.5 of them about. Is there more copper around? Because I need, for the iron to be efficient, I need 10. So I need enough copper to supply 10 machines, which is how much copper? If 120 ended up like that, and this is only, okay, 60 is only enough for that, and I need enough for this. Times this by 4. So I need a little under 480 copper output to match it. So I need a lot of copper. Let's go see how much copper that is. I'm hoping it's a pure one, because that'll get me pretty close to my goal almost immediately, I think. Because it'd be 240. Where is it? What is up with the game lag? Let me mess with the settings a little bit, because I don't recall it ever lagging this much. The view distance is probably what was causing the lag mostly. Okay, so over there and way over there, I lost track of it immediately. I noticed that was iron ore. Just down here. Some iron right next to it. What kind of vein is it? Normal, so I get 120. So much effort for what it is. I mean, okay. So for 60, it's 4 point what? 4.8, which is a halved. So if I only used one iron vein, uh, that's it with the second one. I guess it works. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. But I made a slight error in judgment, and now I don't quite know where I am. Like, seriously, I've never been here before. Well, I can see the way. Okay, that was confusing. I was like, why is my screen shaking? I guess let's explore a little bit. I really need to research explosives so I can see what this stuff is all about. Because there's so many things, like, I'm pretty sure you can blow these up, but I don't know. There's a lot of spitters around here. And I assume there's going to be stingers over here. Yep, there's a cave. Yeah, I'm not gonna leave before I get involved with that shit. Is that really the only other copper that's around? I mean, how much output is my copper sheets having normally? I don't feel like that's worth it. Because also, I don't know where the hell I am right now. I'm... Okay, I got a vague idea of where I am. These hills are very... This hilly area is very confusing. How did I end up over here? This is really confusing sometimes. This is the copper stuff. Why isn't this moving? Did I miss something? Oh, this was the iron one. Okay, all of them are moving smoothly except this one. So where's... Did I forget to put this on Mark II? No, that is... Can I stop getting shoved around so I can look at this fucking thing? Okay, this is outputting fine. So where is it clogging? Oh. How is this one clogging? What? Guess I need to speed this up. I guess I never fully upgraded the iron plates. Wait, no, this is reinforced iron plates. What the fuck? Okay, that's moving fine, but the normal conveyor belt isn't. I guess I should fix that. I think this is one. That should fix the clog now. For now. I don't know why I'm getting so distracted. Where's the copper stuff? Let me see. Let me see how much copper wire, how copper sheets it's outputting. This is what, 40? $30 maybe. So this is what goes into the copper wire. 3 machines. So 30. There's only 2 of these. It's getting 60, 20. So it's actually perfect 1-to-1. 30 is nowhere near enough, so I guess this would continue to stockpile. Wow, I really thought I had a lot more copper stuff. Just like not even any copper around. Besides over there. God damn. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to repurpose a lot of stuff at some point. But for now I need to get those rotors running. Just remembered this. I thought I finished another hard... Oh no, I didn't have another hard drive. So let me do that real quick. Shit. It might actually be worth it. Is it though? Because I could just fucking repurpose all this steel. There's steel, not steel. There's iron over there. What am I doing? I feel like such an idiot because there's tons of iron there, tons of iron here, and I'm trying to go find a sparser resource to try and make it more efficient. I feel like such a moron. Because of course that's not going to work. Okay, so we're gonna do this differently. Can I just make a new one? Okay, perfect. I need to clear my throat. Okay. So we're gonna make a massive system, I've decided. So switch recipe, we're doing this one. We're just doing the generic, wait, no, that's not the right thing. Iron rods and screws, easy. Okay, so let's take account of everything. Starting with this. Iron screw recipe. 12.5 to make 50. Iron rod recipe. I forgot to close the page, but let's just bear with it. It's a 15 to 15? Oh. It's 15 to make 15. Now let's take note of all the iron we have. 2 impure. Wait, impure? God damn. Impure, impure, impure. So all of these are impure. Oh, there's even more. Impure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that all? Yep. 6 impure. This tiny M. Impure. That's awful, but it works. I don't even need that there anyway. Which each impure is 30. So times 6 is... My brain's crashing. 180? Yeah, I think that's right. Then times 2 because of the Mark II miners is 360, it looks like. I'm gonna do that math on the calculator just in case so I don't look like an idiot later on. Yep. Now I need to separate this in a way to where these are perfectly even, which that might be a little bit of a challenge. Uh so 360, it was 360, right? 360 divided by 12.5. 28.8. That was how many times I can go into that. Now 360 divided by 15. 24. So this one, what the? If I right click, just hold on to it. What just happened? This one is smaller. So the iron rods will have to have more, from what I can tell. But how much more is the question? And that's if it was on its own. So realistically, we're dealing with 12 if we were to split this in half, like even ways. One second, I got notifications. I want to check. So if it's 180 and 180, what if I split it? I don't even know what ways I could split this. How if I split it into 3? 360 divided by 3. I could get an output of 120. Which 120 divided by 3 is 40. So I can have... Okay, so I can go into rates of 40. What if... Okay, so I can... If I'm able to go 40s, what the hell? Then I can go 80. And then if I'm splitting into 3s, so from 360, split 3 ways from 120, I can turn this to 40 and 80 and split them this way and get 200 and 160. So assuming the iron rods get more, so let's do 200 divided by 15 is 13.3, and then 160 divided by 12.5 is 12.8. So now we're in an issue where the iron rods are way more than the other one. Shit. I tried going up by 20 since 10 seemed inconvenient. Can I not dictate the size of the eraser? Oh, wait. There we go. There's the size. So this is the rate of 200 and 160. Oh, that's not what I want. I want to have the increased size of this. That's not what I wanted. Okay. So that is way too big. Might as well do a little bit of the math. 170 divided by 12.5. 13.6. 190 divided by 15. 12.6. Regardless, it seems to even out to 14 things. So I guess we're doing this one because it's less annoying than these odd numbers. Okay. So let me write out how I plan to do this. So we have 6 things that do 60 because the Mark II miners. So 2 of them are going to combine. Another 2 are going to combine. While the center one, center 2. Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking of splitting it so far when I could just start out. Wait. God, it's always when I backtrack that it gets so much more complicated. So they start in, split it in half, or I could split it into, I could split it into 20s immediately. Wait, no, I need it in 40s. Okay, we're starting over the math a little bit. I know the outcome I need, so I'm just gonna work till I get to that. What the fuck? So we have 6 things that do 60. That's 60. I need to have like a visual reference to help me out here. So the plan was to merge them because we're separating it to screws and rods, right? Then we need to get one of these to 200 and one of these to 160. So one of these needs 40. Wait. Okay. So yeah. My brain just kind of crashed for a second. So many numbers. One of these needs 40 and the other needs 80. But So I need to separate 20 out of this and then combine it to this one to get that. And then the 40 goes into this. Yeah. Looks derpy, but it works to get the amount I need. Then this one is iron screws, and this one is iron rods. And then I organize them into 14. 14 seems like such a... Why is it always 14? It always ends up in the number 14, and that one is so awkward to do. So I might do 16. Because to get 14, like, you either have to have an initial total of 14, or you have to have 7, and then half them. And that is, it's not easy to end up with that number. Because this one's, you can't, like, well, I guess you could. Is there any way for me to get to 7 and 14? I don't think so, because it's just like that's the final output, and everything else is so even. It's turning like dark in game. That's how long I've been doing math for. Still not even 100% sure how I'm going to do this. Why is it still on screen? What? I thought if I clicked off it would close. I guess I have to close it manually. Each one requires 2 and I need 4 more, so I need a total of 8 portable miners. It's been an hour already, and I've barely gotten started. That's just insane to me. Do I have enough? No, I don't. I need more iron what are these called? Modular frames and metal pipes. Well, I don't have enough. Wait. Do I have enough? Am I stupid? Because I need to build 4 more of these. Yeah, I do have enough. What was I saying? Why did I think I needed 80 of modular frames for this? My brain is already dying from all the math, apparently. I thought there was a vein over here. No, I was stupid. Completely forgot about the iron pipes. How are the smart plates being made? What do smart plates need? How is it going up? I'm so fucking confused. What is making rotors? There's no way that it's just the leftovers that are going through. I missed. How are not modular frames, how are smart plates being made? See? What the it should be completely stopped. Where are these rotors coming? Holy shit. Is there just such a big stockpile of it right now? Oh my god, there is. That explains it, I guess. Holy shit. So I guess that'll be going for a while. Oh wait, that didn't add up, did it? Okay, no, it is emptying. Good. It was really confusing because I was like, wait, were those? I thought those were both full for a moment. And that's where it got confusing. Okay, well, time to go back to working on this. I don't really need these because I have it written down. I'm such a fucking idiot. I went all the way over there to grab steel pipes, then got distracted by, I wonder where the rotors are coming from. God, I hate ADHD so much. Such a pain sometimes. Huh. I'll have to look at the recipe stuff to decide this. Because there's some steel stuff I need to overlook. And if I can optimize the steel output more, then I might have to do that. And this makes more concrete. Probably. 6 in water. I don't really want to mess with more water recipes. This forces it to be made in a foundry, but I don't know. I'll keep that in mind. I almost forgot to. Let me do some of the Christmas stuff while I'm here. What one do I need? Day 4.
The red and blue Fixmas ornaments are produced from gifts, unsurprisingly, but this time in the smelter. Now I hope you listen to that, because I will not repeat it no matter how confusing this all is.
Okay,
Blame
smelter.
the original Fix-It Fun engineers. Most of them ended up in jail for various reasons. But do not worry, the event has since been vetted by the second generation of Fix-It Fun engineers, who were only sued.
I am incredibly confused by all the information I was given. Actual snow. I don't believe that for some reason. Okay, so 50 and 50. Wait. Was it in this that I unlocked it? Oh. So how many do I need in total? I need 200, 250 of each. Something tells me that's not going to be easy. Okay, so it's a 1-to-1. And what is the stacks of this? Okay, so I need some storage things. Did I not pick up the presents? I thought I picked up the presents. I said these are the correct things, right? Red, blue, got it. This actually isn't going to be leaving this, so I need to fix that issue. God, it's... Why is this becoming the most challenging thing today? Actually, not challenging, but maybe the most annoying thing. Okay, so that problem is solved. Then I need 50 and 50. Which it was bows and candy canes? Bows and candy canes. Oh, and then 50 of the tree stuff. So 1-to-1, so I just need 50 in you. So 3-to-1, so I need 3 times more than what I want. So I need 150. And then I don't have what I need for the last one. Which was bows, which is 2-to-1, which means I only need 100. Oh, well that's running. I grabbed the steel stuff. I almost actually forgot. Actually, I don't run out. I don't even know why this stuff is in my inventory. Okay. Did I actually run out of things? Okay, no, I thought I did. So the main question is, how in the fucking world am I going to do this? Because I can already sense that this is going to be one hell of a mess. This had to be such an annoying area. Okay. You know what? I'm doing it the messy way. Where I just shove things around until it gets to an operable way, because I put too much thinking into the math, and making this look nice is too much of a pain. If I can make it look nice in the later stages, I will. Currently, right now, I can't even find the fucking smelter whenever I'm in the damn book. How? Too sharply attached on a perfectly flat thing. There we go. That one's settled. And then I can't. I can't. You know what? I can't even take that risk because I can't see it. Then I do the same for this one. I feel like this is going to take me all stream because this is way bigger of an operation than I was anticipating. As long as it works. This one's gonna be annoying. I'm going to cry. Why couldn't it be like a flat area? Why is it? That's a minor. Why can't it just be like easy? This is just the start. This is normally the easy part. This is looking like one of the first things I made from forever ago. Just on a bigger scale. Okay, so these ones I'm actually going to bother with because otherwise this might be unmanageable by the end of it. Nope, that didn't turn into a level 2. Because of course it wouldn't. I'm betting you I forgot at least one of these to be a level 2. Or I just did the process wrong. Yep. That one's right. This one I can't even check. Okay, yeah, it was a Mark II. Okay. All of these are technically working. Minus the fact that none of them are set to iron. But if we ignore that fact, everything's fine. Now for the splitting process. I'll save space if I do it on these ones. Okay, so I need to split it into 3. Currently it's at 2 with the 30s. So I need to combine these. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Just had to double check. I'm not used to working with impure. It's such a smaller amount. So this is moving out at 60. And now to split it. Conveyor too steep. It's going up a tiny... Oh, it's deciding to go there for some reason. Okay, well that's fucking settled. Merge. Then this combines into that to make... What? To make 80, which goes into 200. Got it. Gonna have to make 2 whole areas for this. The first one starting here. If I can manage to get it. I'm actually about to run out of iron plates. Somehow, I thought I would have enough iron. Well, I guess I'm using a lot. I didn't really build much before. Okay, let's go get some iron plates, because I know I'm gonna have to build an absolute fuck ton of stuff. But things I'm not going to immediately need in here. That should be good. I'm actually... Am I running low on concrete too? I didn't mean to grab that, but we had a concrete recipe. Okay, so yeah, I need concrete too. Ow. Where am I going? Concrete and iron plates. Okay, that should be plenty. Are these done? What the fuck? Why is this one done while this one isn't? What? Did I never put it... How did I manage to do that? How much is in here? How much was needed? It was 250. What am I doing? I'm so disoriented right now. I did do it. Oh my god. Okay, stop that. There is nearly 150 in here with Where is it still coming from? Two. 4. No. God, why the fuck? So this one didn't get any for some reason. Then this one needs like 100, 14, whatever, that works. I can't believe I did that. I knew something felt off.
You can now make actual snow from gifts. And by actual snow, I mean it is constructed from chemical elements. With this actual snow, you can now make Fixmas snowmen, which are proven to improve pioneer socialization and combat loneliness. Having too many snowmen, however, has proven to be detrimental to a pioneer's health.
Okay. So I guess I've decided. Wait. One side's 120, one side's 80. So that side will be the 120, so that's where the iron rods will be. And this side will be screws. God, this looks hideous, but it'll work. So combine with whatever comes out of here, and I'll have 160. The issue is organizing that among the screws, but we will figure that out in a moment. So that is 60. Okay, so the 20 combines with the 60 to get over. That's where I was getting confused. 20 combines with the 60 to 80. There we go. That's where I got the visual input wrong. But it is the right math. What the fuck? Okay, now I need to upgrade all this shit because it's not going to be able to withstand all of this. Just in case. Because this is 200. So now I need to organize 200. Wait, yeah, this is the iron rod thing. Wait a minute. I made a mistake. A slight one. Wait. Did I? What the fuck was I doing? Yeah, I made a huge error. Right? Did I? Yeah. Yeah, uh fuck. Okay. I missed a step. Or, in a way, skipped a step on accident. So I need 20 a minute and 100 a minute. Which I gotta redo all this math. Why is today so mean to me? So 15, 15, 30, into 60, then to 30. Wait, no. Then to 20. I don't know what the fuck this thing's doing. So that's how I can get to 20. If I have 4, I can get the exact. Meanwhile, with the iron screws, I just need 2 to get the exact. But the issue is the point before that, which is 25. Which doesn't go up into any of the proper numbers. Oh, I'm so frustrated by this. I've spent so long just doing math. So uh okay. So um I have 360. I really did not take into account the full output. What the fuck? Like, how much do I get from this? 15 times 13. $195, which doesn't work. 14, 120. Why did I say 120? This is extremely frustrating. So, how do I do this? Okay, time to approach this in a new way. And I need to make way more space. The iron screw recipe takes 12.5 to make 50. The iron plate, no, iron rod recipe takes 15 to get 15 ingots to rods. Ingots, screws. So this starts out as 30. Well, actually, to get to this point, starts off as 60, then splits in half, and splits in half again, and then I get to 15. So from 160, I get 4 of these. But I needed 20s, which is easy. I just combine these until I get back to 60, and then I separate it into thirds. And this applies 3 from one thing. Meanwhile, for the screws, I can supply. Let's see. Let's do the math from one of these. So I need to get to 125, not 125, 112.5. Which, let's just add it up real quick. Wait, no, this goes to 25, then to 50, then 100. I split into thirds, goes to 20. Then each of those in half is, well, 10, obviously. And that inefficiently does it. Take at 50 at a slowed rate. But that is 6 of them. But if there's 120, it might be a little different. 120 could go 3 or 2. Get 60. 60 is not going to help me out here. 20, 40. Nope, I can't. I can't move the speed to this, as far as I can tell, other than having it at. How do I get it to 25? Because that's something I can't seem to do. Well, I just had an idea. Is it efficient? Probably not, but let's fucking try it. 40. Then I could split this in half. 25 in half. Get 12.5. So I found a way to get in an exact. Is it possible to do that with 60? Theoretically, yeah. Then 10 extra. The question is what to do with that 10. This is still the iron, right? I think this is... Yeah, because we're trying to get to the input to that. So... Then if there's another 60... I can't exactly get two 40s out of that. Is there any good way of doing this? I had an idea. If I do this 3 times, then okay, first of all, this goes to 25, then it goes to 12.5, so 2. So this does 4 constructors. So this operation alone does 4 of these. If I times that by 3, that's 12 constructors, but also 30 excess, which I can send over to the iron rods to supply 2 more. How am I going to do this? That I don't know. So, for now, I found a way to perfectly supply screws to 12 constructors using half of the impure things. Now, I need to find, let's make another page real quick. I don't want to actually close any of that. Create. Okay. So, with 30 extra from screws and 3 things left, so I have 180 output to manage. Screws are a 15 to 15, and I need to do 12 constructors. So how many times can 15 go into? 15. No, that's the wrong order. 180 divided by 15. It's so close to perfect. What do I do with the excess? Because with this extra, like just not taking into account this, wait. No, because I need it to be at 20 for 12. So 1 second. So counting this, it's nope, wrong order. 210. That's how much with that. What am I doing? Which, how many times does 15 go into? 210 divided by 15. Didn't mean to do that. 14. So I'll have 14 things making that, but that doesn't matter. Well, it does. 14. I have this many rods. This is ends up this is the ingots and the rod amount in the end. So how do I get that down to 20? So if I have 4 15s, I can turn them down to 30, then the 60, then 20. So 4 makes 3. 4 makes 3, right? So this goes into this many times. Four can go into this. 4 can go into. I'm so confused. I feel like I need a visual count. 14. Wait, so if I just put the 30 aside, it's only 12. Which is 3 times of 4. So in the end, 180 can supply 9. Not constructors, whatever the fuck, I'm just referring to as constructor. That's how many you can fuel. Then I end up being 60 short of being able to supply the last one. There's 3 times, it supplies 12. Is there anything else I can do with screws? Gotta be something I can do with this stupid. Wait. What do I do the math wrong? Keep like skipping small parts. This. Wait. Oh. So ignore this part. Each one of these is every 25 iron ingots going into the screws supplies 1 constructor. So this is wrong. This is wrong. So if I'm doing this 3 times, or each one gets 2, then that is 6. Oh god. Okay, let's step back a little bit. I got the basic idea. Kind of. So '20s, this turns to 10s. Then we get 50, which of course can be turned to 25s, 25s, and then down to the small rate. But I need 2 12.5s to make 50, and I need 100. So this one is creates 1. So from this setup, I make 2. If I times that by 3, then I get 6 constructor things with a waste or extra of 30 total. Meanwhile, this 180 can support it can do 9. So let's redo this a little bit. $15 to 15. I need 20, and currently I'm at 6. And this is using 180, but there's a waste of 30. With 180, just considering the 180, not the 30. We're not counting that right now. The 180. Wait, I did that math initially wrong, I think. 15 because of that. 4. My mind is melting. I've been doing math for 2 hours. Tree. Okay, back to what I was doing. So 60 makes 15s, and then 15s turn back to 60. Okay, I could make this small on the side. Then back to 60, and then separated into 20s. So 160 supplies 3. So 60 can go into this 3 times, meaning 180 supplies 9. But I don't need 9 because I only need 6. But that also means that 120 gets me 6. But then that also means there is how much? 90 unused iron right now in this process. So what the fuck do I do with that iron? 90 split in half is 45s. What can I do with 45s? That is 3 15s, but that doesn't do shit. I mean, if I did it on a 40-60 scale, then no, not 40-60, 40-50 scale. This is the same 25s the screws need, and technically the same 20s that the rods need. which is 4 and 2. Is there no way to make this fully efficient? Am I being stupid? I feel like I'm missing something. Holy shit, I am stupid. There is a way to get rid of waste. Oh, you stupid, stupid dumbass. There's been a way to do this entire time. I've been trying to figure out how to use the excess so it doesn't build up in a corner. When there's a whole thing that burns through excess. The ticket thing. The store. So wait, what the fuck was I? What math was I doing? Holy shit, I actually think I did it. So the extra 90 can be split into 40, 50, 50 into screws. And this applies to more. Well, this into rods. Well, this applies to more. Holy shit, I think I did it. But the only waste being on the extra 90 is time. Well, how do I split 90 into 40, 50? What is 90 split 4 ways? No. What's that? That's... Yeah, that's not going to do me any good. So I can get down to 10s. Okay, let me do that in a way that doesn't look like dog shit. So this one turned to 10s. $50, $40. Oh no! Just to put it into practice, which is going to take me all goddamn scream. Scream? I want to. I need some water. Okay. So I figured it out. 180 is going to be invested in screws. So three veins are going into screws. 2 veins are going into rods. Then the remaining, the extra vein and the extra afterwards is going to be moved to its own thing, which will be turned to a total of 90, split 3 ways into 30. Then this one will be split into 10s to split them into 40 and 50. And then those will be made for 2 more. Is this process going to be pretty? No. Is it going to work? I hope. I've been standing still in game for like 2 hours now. Because, yeah, we're going on 2 hours in 6 minutes. That's how long it took me to do the math to make this work. And I spent the first, like, half hour on something that was pointless anyway, so that's, like, what, an hour and a half of just math? Okay. Let's start off by picking out which one of you is not going to be helping. You. This one is going to be extra. Three of these need to be screws. So that's going to be these three. Those two are going to be normal iron rods. Okay. I actually didn't need to undo what I just did, ironically. Well, I needed to undo some of it, but most of it was fine. What am I doing? This might end up being the ugliest factory I build, but it might end up simultaneously being my most efficient. Oh, wait. I don't have the Okay. So this mixed with this makes 180. 180. What am I doing? Wait, I don't need to combine these. They have to stay separate first. Well, this one needs to be combined. That one, I can't argue. Okay, let's start over here. I feel like doing this with some space is going to help me feel better about it. So these two are 60. And now I need to split it 3 ways, then 1 2 ways, then mix all the others. Oh, I have it sideways. Split into 3, split into 2. So this should be an output of 50. Well, this is extra. This is perfectly what I need. And I actually found a really quick and easy way to do it, which I'm very pleased with. Then a splitter. Then a splitter. This way will probably be easiest. Then a merger. Oh, I pointed it the wrong way. Merger. Pointing outwards. There we go. Now this is 50. I wish I could put like stickers on everything so I could see where everything is. Um. Okay. I feel good to be moving around again. So let's do the same over here now. Logistics, merger. Splitter. Split into 3. Split into 2. Merger. That was, I didn't point it outward. And that's where the extra is. All the extra is pointed in the same direction right now, which is really nice. But, I want to kind of get this over that way. Because now that I have... Oh no, wait. I thought I got mistaken. This is before it gets turned into screws. I thought I mixed things up again. Okay. So this is to turn everything into screws, which I only need 6 of. But I need a little bit of space to get it going. God, it feels good when things actually work out finally. 2, 3, 4. Wait, what? 2. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know why that math did not add up in my head. Now another splitter, funnily enough. And then I can just put the splitter here for convenience sake. So far, it's nicer looking than I had expected it to be. And I could just send the extras down below for convenience sake. Oh, wait. No, I did some math wrong. This is 50, 25. Okay, yeah, I have to double this. This was wrong. I made another math mistake again. So this for the splitter here, it needs to actually be like this. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. Now this will be correct. I always gotta double check to make sure I don't miss any of those. That does also mean I have a lot more of these to go. Don't have cable, so I guess I'm gonna go get some of that. Yeah, I need to go get some. Am I running low on anything else? Reinforced iron plates, could use a stock up. Same with wire. Oh, no. There might be a small issue. I might have to repurpose that copper thing faster than I thought I would. Because if I'm right, I don't think I have any copper right now. Yeah, because it's all immediately getting used. Okay, we're gonna repurpose that copper. I can't see a damn thing. Reinforced iron plates. Is there anything in my inventory I can ditch? I don't need this much concrete. Okay. Oh, that copper ore I was mining for copper sheets, I'm gonna turn it to copper wire. Because I need a new supply. What is this? Oh, I don't need that. Where was I building? Over there, right? Okay, so I need to go over there. And I need to optimize this into making copper wire specifically. Because not only do I need a new supply of it because I'm running through it very quickly, I didn't make as big as a thing as I thought I was. Okay, so copper wire takes 15. Wait a minute. If this is... How much is this? I'm assuming this is impure. Normal. It's making 120. 120. This is 120 things. These are 30. So if I make 8 of these, then I just solve the problem just immediately. This will have to get redone a little bit. I don't know if I can make 8 right now, though. Oh, never mind. It doesn't use copper wire at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I almost did that stupid fucking thing again. Okay, that solves that one. 2. Did I miscount? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How the hell did I place 9? Okay. That's weird. Because if math's right, 60 15s. And this totals out to a 120 output, which for now I will just put up a big old thing for organization. Oh, I need to extend this a little bit. Otherwise this is gonna be messy. Not 100% sure if this is the right way I should be doing this, but I'm gonna do it anyway because it's the simplest. I mean, this can handle an output of 275, so I think as long as I have this moving at that scale, it should work pretty fast. This should all work correctly. Split into twos. Yeah, it looks to be working correctly. Here, I don't think I missed any conveyor belts between everything. Everything should get copper around the same time, not counting conveyor distance. Yeah, this looks to be working. Extremely efficiency too. It's extremely efficient. The more math I do, the more my vocabulary shrinks. Soon I won't even be able to say vocabulary. Okay, well, while that's going, take a look at these, because who knows how long it'll be until I need copper wire. Right, so each one of these supplies, okay, 4? Seriously? 60, yeah, okay. So 60, 30, 60, combine 10 that way, 50 here. This splits into 25s. Okay, I need to move this a little forwards. God, this. How is the output on that side? How is it backwards? How did I even manage to do that? There we go. That's 8? Yeah, that's 8 so far. I'll just do 10 for now because I don't really know how far I gotta go with this. This is combined to... Wait. So, 60. There's the extra. $50 with the 25s. Wait, splice 4. Why did I make 8? One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Part of me in the back of my head still feels like I did this wrong. It was at 6 before, now it's at 12. Yeah, the math's right. And now, each 2 of these supplies one thing. I will get back to that, though. Because now, I need to turn this into rods. Which should be easy. Wait. There's 2 here, right? Yeah. So to turn it into rods, let me look at the writing. From 60. It's gonna be down to 31st anyway. Okay, I just need to sort them into 20s. That's what I need to worry about. So these are currently in 30s, which means I have to combine them. Wait, no, this is... Yeah. Oh, I have a sudden craving for Funyuns. I don't know where the hell that came from. So this is 60 now, which means I need to split it twice. Now these are down to... No, this is wrong. Because it needs to go from 60 to 20, so I need 3. So this is already correct. No. No, it's not. I kind of missed the step where it's going to start at 15, not start at 60. So let's sort these into the way they need to be. I feel like fall is what I feel like. Okay, so my brain stopped. Okay, there we go. Back up and running. This is way too close. Because each one of these supplies 4, so I need a little bit more space here. I need a total of 8. Four, 5. Of course, this is not facing the right direction. Wait. No, it was. I'm just being a complete moron. Okay, there's those sorted. Okay, so this output is fine. Now I need to sort them into 20s. Which is an annoying process, I will admit, but it's worth it. Right. I hear my roommate screaming while he's playing VR. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta get my ears itchy. I really need to learn to use my be right back screen more. I'm not gone for long periods of time, but okay, so we're down to 60s, and now I need to separate those 20s. Give me a second, I'm just finishing up with the Q-tip in my left ear. There we go. So this is the merger. Now I need a splitter. And then I'll have the amount I need for 6. Which I guess I'll do over there. But I don't actually need to split them right now. I'm gonna start off with that. So I actually have to merge all of these. Each set of 2. Wait, no, that's too many. That one. Oop. Each one of these is 100, which actually means I'll have to have them all marked 2 when they come out. But there's still that one that hasn't been used, and then the extras, which I'll probably send them that way to do it separately. I guess push it back one more. And now line up the things. How many do I need? 6. I don't have enough for 6. Let's hope there's some rotors left over. Oh, there's no way it went through a couple thousand rotors. And I'm almost done with this phase too. Not looking forward to the next ones, but whatever. God, like, I'm getting hungry for the most random things. I just smell bacon. Like, you ever get that where you're hungry, but then you randomly smell foods that just don't exist? It's so disorienting, and it makes me want to make bacon, but we don't even have bacon right now. Guess I need one more space. These are bigger than I thought they were. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. quite that. Do I just go with the spaghetti route? Ah, fuck it, I'll go with spaghetti. Because, wait, how many can this supply? This can be turned into... Yeah, okay. No, I'm setting it down. Setting it down saves me a lot more trouble than using spaghetti. Otherwise, it's an absolute pain to do. Sticks. It's only in 20s, so I don't need Mark IIs for these. Okay. Okay. I'm surprised that only took me an hour. Ugh. Gotta make sure these are set to make iron. And these make this. Weirdly, this seems to be one of the only machines I can't, that isn't designed for me to stand on. Okay, this produces 4 a minute at absolute efficiency. And I'm about to make 2 more with the extras. So 6, 8 times 4, it only gets up to what, 32? No, wait. 24, yeah, 32. Then this last vein, which is 60 plus the 30. Going to be a little bit of trouble. I'll have to do most of the work down here. If I can. I don't even know what stuff can fit down here. Let's get the extras down here. Each one of these is 10, so I only need level 1. Then merger. And now that it's at 90, I need a splitter. Then another splitter. Wait, this is... Yeah, this is at 30 right now. That one will be at 10. Okay, this is annoying to think about visually. 9 split to 30s. 10s, 2 go to the 30, 1 goes to, okay, yeah. Oh, I don't need a splitter, I need a merger. Yeah, that's 2 settled. Whereas... this one mixed with this. Makes 40. Then constructors. Okay, well this isn't working out very well down here already. This is at 40. Now I need a splitter. What? Why? It says it's fine, and then it's not fine. This is annoying me a little bit, because I grab a splitter, it says it's faced in my direction, right? But then... Oh, that's why. Mistake on my side. There we go. Make iron rods. Then on this side, well, this one's gonna be... This one's gonna be slow. That's fine. Oh, I don't want there to be... Okay. So... this is the 50. This needs to be split in half twice to work, so... Go over here. This is not working either. I'll have to do. I was about to say, is that coming out of that? Because it better not be. I can move this a little bit. There we go. That's much better in appearance. Where is this going? Where's this combine at? There. Okay. God, this is slowly becoming a mess. So each one of these. Okay, so then I'll just put them over here. So that's the spot that works out the best. For that, need a bit of a buffer. Gotta be kidding me. Oh, this is irritating me a little bit. I should have just done it the easy way. Merger. Then special. Okay, the sink needs its own whole ass area to do. Then splitter. Splitter here. One end going to. God damn it. One end going to the sink, the other going this way. About here. Getting splitter. And holy shit, I think once I have all these things set to what they need to be, I will actually be finished. And then, well, I have to, I of course have to set up the power, but this taking only like an hour, or how long it took to do the math, is very nice. I don't know why I clicked that. Oh, right. Gotta have power to this, probably be able to see anything. I'm just going to start it all up and assume it works, and then find the issues. Let's start with above deck first. Right, I haven't handled the output yet. It all should function, but it's not really going anywhere. I think that's the last of it. I just walk around swinging my thing, and if it connects to anything, that means it's not powered. Yeah, looks like everything's powered. Now to handle the output. Which I have to figure out where it is first. Merger. So these supply at 4 a minute, and there are 8 of them. So yeah, I don't think I need to upgrade the thing. Just need to handle this output now. Merger. And I think that's done. I think I just need to connect it now. Um... Oh, I never set this to make, rotors. Okay, let's look around for those red. There. These guys were never set to make iron. Yeah, everything looks like it should function properly. This, you know what I realized just now? This system went from 2 Mark 1 miners on normal rank iron, and now it's no. These are impure. So yeah, so 2 impure veins mined by level 1 miners, making an output of like what, a few minutes, and now it's 6 with Mark 2 miners, all I think perfectly optimized. Minus delivery time. Where's the mistake? Where is the mistake? Somehow I forgot to connect those specific ones and they were clogging it. And there might be a little bit of a delay because, oh wait, actually if I... This should partly fix the delay. Yeah, that looks like problem solved here. Why aren't you moving? Shit, I forgot to upgrade this. Why is this lagging behind? This is just... I'm not sure what the issue is here. I'll upgrade it anyway to fix any possible clogs. Let me just yoink a few, and this should delay it enough to where if there is a clog, I will find it. Why did it send so... Oh, right, this is a merger, not a splitter. That is a lot going in that direction. Well, I guess not. This tightly packed looks like... Actually, is it this? Wait, what? That shouldn't be outputting at 60 a minute. That should be 30 a minute. Did I do my math wrong somewhere? No, it can't be. Because look, everything else is running fine. This is producing 100 per one, so I need to upgrade all this junk. There we go, that should prevent it from clogging now. Yeah, having a visual reference helps me out a ton. These are no longer clogging up. Oh, no power to this. The safety net I made almost became pointless. Well, it's not working at max efficiency, but there's only a little bit of waste. Actually, let me... Because it means if this somehow ends up clogged, like it kind of is doing there, instead of continuing to send it, which... or it continues stacking up, which would cause issues later on, it'll just keep going and be used as a resource still. Like how I managed to miss this. Yeah, that was an issue. I don't see any clogs. There's no lines that aren't being supplied. These are moving out at a smooth rate. How much are these getting out? 15, so they even out at a 60, so they never clog. Good, 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 good. Seems like these are still... Oh, I never... No wonder it seemed like it was going slow. I missed some things. There we go. That'll be clogged for a little bit, but it'll unclog itself eventually. So, the efficiency most definitely went up. That part's obvious. But also, the amount of resources I'm using went up by... First of all, I was using 2, but now we're using 6. So that's 3 times already. And considering the more, I'm making 6 times as many rotors if my last thing was even max efficiency. Theoretically. The amount of rotors it's making already is very promising. And actually, I'm almost done with the phase 2. So actually, I'm going to be able to finish that this stream. Depending on how fast this goes. I think I'm going to actually do something to make it go a little faster. Because what? That took an hour to get a few hundred. So this is what's making the smart plates. It's about to be a bit messy, but that should double the rate that I make smart plates. Which also means I can just kind of push this back. Okay. So that sucked. But now one of my very useful resources has been made to the amount I need. And now I can actually unlock the next thing too. I might have to make a whole thing for this event. Oh, presents and right.
Oh, joy, the tree is fancier now. Well done. Unfortunately, you are only halfway there. More appropriate ornaments made with iron and copper can now be created in the foundry. When I say more appropriate, I am referring to the usage of factory materials as a subtle reminder of your purpose on this planet, and the fate of all of humanity resting on your shoulders, of course.
I don't think I can make that yet, can I? Oh, wait. No, it said day 14, didn't it? Yeah, that's tomorrow, so I'm not going to be able to do that till next week. So let's research this.
You can now finally automate gift production with the Fixmas gift tree and focus your attention back on tasks of actual importance, like not questioning where the gifts are coming from and improving your infrastructure.
Okay, so let's put all the Christmas stuff back in here. Research stuff here. I don't really think tickets count as research. Actually, you know what? Let me make the shop. I don't know why I've never thought to make the awesome shop up until now. Let's see what I can even get. Factory cart. I guess that makes it to where it's easier to travel. So this is the music. I was wondering how you get... Oh, music. I was wondering how you get more music. Statues... Confusing creature. Golden nut. Management. Conveyor wall. What does conveyor walls do? Conveyor ceiling mount. Conveyor lift. Floor hole. What do these do? Wall mount outlets. Pipe wall attachments. I guess this is so it's easier for you to go through walls. Hypertube wall attachments. Oh. Okay, so yeah, that's what makes sense. It makes sense if I make big, like, buildings. But I'm not doing that yet. Organization, label sign. Oh my god, I can get labels. Those sound useful. Lights, light control panel, hazard box, medical box. So these are like decoration stuff. Customization. Oh, so more. Oh, you can get patterns? That's cool. Concrete wall. Oh, yeah, these are just what they would look like. Foundations. So this is for more customization for like building. Stairs. I've been wanting stairs as an option, but it's not really necessary. I don't really know why you need quarter pipes and stuff. Those are noted. Walls. I guess this is for making actual full-on factory stuff, which I probably won't be doing because I'm still struggling to learn how to just make certain factories. Like each build is like its own thing. Parts. Oh, you can get parts specific. Can you input things into this? There's no input. Why would you buy parts? Actually, these are quite a lot. I guess that's a better alternative than crafting. 100 for 4 tickets? There's a dark mode. Oh, that's really nice. I don't know if I have a way. I have automated fuel. I don't have to cut down trees anymore. Yippee! I don't have. Okay, so that's super useful. Can I print out the things here? I cannot. Let's put the sink. So let's do a little test real quick. Because I bet right by now I got a ticket. Okay, so it can see everything. That is so useful. Because that means I can just walk up to this and collect the tickets. They take a long time to do, but it happens. And this will just keep going up. The more I optimize everything and I take the waste and I put it into one of these, the faster this will make stuff. And that's so cool. The stream is nearly 4 hours. And I've done one thing. How long it takes to do things in this game is really stacking up fast. Let's make another one. I want to get this thing done, like, now. Splitter. And then to make a smart plates automatically. Okay. It will be done in just a moment. Actually, I think these last couple things are gonna finish it. That's 4 things. Oh yeah, it's already about to be finished. Because I see the last couple things. Oof. Come on, let me get a good view in case there's some sort of animation, or do I have to press it? Actually, I already did the first phase. I think I have to press it manually. There's... Oh, wait, no, I need 3. So those are the last ones I need. finally finish this stupid phase. Okay,
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 2 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 2 will be completed and the construction dock will be constructed. After completion of Phase 2, the technologies of Tiers 5 and 6 will become available in the hub. These might feel intimidating after your previous experience, but rest assured that you would not be here if you were entirely incompetent. Highlights are oil production, railway transportation, the jetpack, and many more. Completing Phase 3 of Project Assembly is your next main objective. Just remember to focus on producing and delivering the project parts, and Fixit's faith in you will be strengthened. Phase 2 of Project Assembly completed. You have been performing more adequately under pressure and are closer than ever to saving the day. Perhaps you were the right choice for the job. Time will tell. You will now enter Phase 3 of Project Assembly. Continue as you are, and there should be no issue. For humanity. For Fixit.
there's still something really suspicious about the story. Like, some stuff does not add up. Okay. Well, oh, wait. Okay, so this one's direct. What about the other two? Do I have to research those to make them? Simpler. Yeah, I don't have access to those yet. So that's just gonna run for a while, because this seems to be a very base component. Well, this stacks up. Okay, well, time to look at the stuff I can research now. Jetpack is probably going to be one of my priorities, because as you can see, my ability to platform in this game is awful. Okay. Jetpack. I probably have like I have like probably 500 of those sitting around. Oil processing? Oil processing is definitely something I need to do. But I have to learn it. Truck? What does a truck do? Picks up and delivers resources at truck stations. This process, I guess, I don't know. I don't get it. Logistics. I guess I should probably set up automatic things for long distance, but also that's a massive pain. Especially without good automatic fuel other than coal, which I haven't set up. Fuel packaging? I guess that's a way to send it over the train. And petroleum power. Powered by oil. I don't know why that's useful yet. I'm gonna worry on trying to get the things I can get by hand. These. I probably have some of those sitting around. Well, there's some sitting here, but that's nowhere near enough. Yeah, I don't think I have... Well, maybe in here. Just a little junk. Don't know how I forgot about this. Yeah, there's not really... There's only a couple here. It's a bit early, but I think that's a good spot to leave off. Because, well, actually, no. I can't forget about the copper wire I did. I need to bring that over here. Yeah, I like the way the supply is looking now. This concrete needs to be improved too, but I can't be bothered to do that yet. I guess that's where I would need smart sorters, is the what is the name? The trucks and whatever? How do I get this down there? Oh, I'm just realizing I am extremely hungry for some reason. I do not know why. I mean, I had a breakfast. It was just, well, it was just 2 peanut butter sandwiches, but it's breakfast. Oh, come on, twice? And just to double check to make sure that's actually coming through. Yep. Okay. So my wire issue is solved now. The other issues I can't be fully sure about. Did I ever fully check this area? I know things are gonna have to respawn. Right? Weird, they didn't respawn. I honestly thought they would have. I cut the things. I can cut the things in here. Cool. Yeah, I need to get a photo of that thing before I get off, because a few times I've gotten off, a few hours later realized I forgot to make a thumbnail for the VOD, and then have to log on, go all the way over to a place, and then do it. It's annoying. This isn't a good angle. I do not like the way I angled this entire place. It makes it hard to get a good photo. That should work. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Let me mess with the to-do list thing. How do I... Okay, I guess I need to make a crafting bench. Add to-do list. There we go. Edit to-do list. Don't really need to upgrade storage. I always need to remember to do hypertube stuff. Finished phase 2. Research is always something. I need to... Yeah, I need to make bombs. There we go. Now I've left myself some things to do for next week, because I know I will forget, as always. I don't remember what I was planning to do this week. I just realized, hey, where's the rotors coming from? And I realized it was like 1 every 10 minutes. So I fixed that. It's still kind of slow, but this is as fast as I could make it. And even this took 2 hours of math, so... I think for oil stuff, I'm probably gonna have to start going up there. Because the only things I haven't done in here are a couple scraps worth of veins that are probably all impure. This limestone and that one over there, which I don't feel like doing because it's so close. Gone through the caves. I really don't want to do that until I'm fully ready. Yeah, I've done most of the stuff in this area, so I'm probably gonna have to start going over there. And honestly, that looks like a desert up there, which to me sounds like really flat areas. Actually, is that a desert or was that the forest? Because I remember there was a pink forest up there, so that's not a desert. Regardless, I need to go up there eventually, so I'm probably gonna start building new stuff over there. But yeah, that's where I'm gonna call it. I'd say so far I've done well for what is this, the 10th? Is that a mountain? How the fuck have I not noticed that before? Do I have a... I have a thing that points in that direction, right? Okay, good. I have something that points semi in that direction, so I can get a good look at that. How did I never notice that before? Wow, it's lagging now that I'm loading a whole another area. Oh my god, there was Sam over here. I could set something up, but whatever. Is that an actual area that I can go to? Because that's a desert. That's definitely a desert, right? Mushroom trees. Looks like there's something over there. Yeah, the more I look around, the more I realize I've not gone that way at all. It's just there's so much to do in each area that you just kind of get confined to it. I guess I should start doing some exploration. Which, I guess next stream will be the focus will be exploration. Keep taking note of a lot of stuff. Because like that whole area is new. Well, it's actually a really hard decision to figure out what I'm going to do next. Oh, right, I forgot that's tilted up too high. It was gonna send me way over there. Oh, the man just finished researching. I guess while I'm up here, let me add 13 explore. Let's check out what the ma'am researched, and then I'll log off. About to hit 4 hours, so near my preferred minimum. This is not the ma'am. That will probably be useful later on, because quick wire I use so sparingly. Meanwhile, fine concrete, that's not useful. Well, it gives silica a use, but I don't know. I'm gonna wait till I need to make stuff like this. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna log off.